Think and Grow Rich, the masterclass. Welcome to a journey that has redefined the lives of millions. Today we are exploring one of the most influential books ever written, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This isn't just a book about money, it is a philosophy of achievement. Based on 20 years of research and interviews with the most successful men of his era, including Andrew Carnegie and Thomas Edison, Hill decoded a secret formula for success. If you are ready to transform your mindset and your bank account, let's dive into the 13 steps to riches. Chapter 1. Desire. Desire is the starting point of all achievement, the first step toward the riches you seek. This is not just a simple wish or a hope. It must be a burning obsession that consumes your thoughts and drives your actions. Hill argues that when you fix your mind on a definite goal with such intensity that it becomes a physical reality in your mind, the universe begins to align to help you achieve it. You must be willing to stake everything on your ability to succeed, leaving yourself no way to retreat. Definiteness of purpose is the fuel for this burning desire. To turn your desire into gold, you must follow 6 specific steps. Fix in your mind the exact amount of money you desire, determine exactly what you intend to give in return for this money, establish a definite date, create a definite plan, write it all down, and read it aloud twice daily. By doing this, you are programming your subconscious mind to recognize opportunities that lead to your goal. The more specific you are, the more powerful the psychological pull toward your objective becomes. Chapter 2. Faith. Faith is the head chemist of the mind, the element that gives life and power to your thoughts. It is a state of mind which may be induced or created by affirmation or repeated instructions to the subconscious mind. When faith is blended with thought, the subconscious mind instantly picks up the vibration, translates it into its spiritual equivalent, and transmits it to infinite intelligence. You must believe that you already possess the riches you are seeking. This visualization is the bridge between the physical and the spiritual realms of achievement. Positive emotions must be cultivated to sustain this faith. Riches do not come to those who doubt or fear. They come to those who maintain a persistent expectation of success. Hill suggests that you can trick your subconscious into believing you are already successful by acting as if it is already true. Through the repetition of thought and the conviction of feeling, you turn your desire into a magnetic force that attracts the resources, people, and circumstances needed to fulfill your plan. Chapter 3. Autosuggestion. Autosuggestion is the agency of control through which an individual may voluntarily feed their subconscious mind on thoughts of a creative nature. It is the bridge between the part of the mind where conscious thought takes place and that which serves as the seed of action for the subconscious. No thought, whether it be negative or positive, can enter the subconscious mind without the aid of the principle of autosuggestion. You are the master of your fate, because you have the power to control your own thoughts and influences. Persistence in the practice of autosuggestion is vital. When you read your written statement of desire aloud, you must not only see the money or the success, but you must feel it. The subconscious mind only acts upon thoughts that are mixed with emotion. If you simply read words without feeling, you will see no results. You must become so accustomed to the mental image of your success that it becomes a natural part of your identity, forcing your brain to seek out the means to make that image a reality. Chapter 4. Specialized knowledge. Knowledge is only potential power. It becomes actual power only when it is organized into a definite plan of action and directed to a definite end. There are 2 kinds of knowledge: general and specialized. General knowledge, no matter how great in quantity or variety, is of but little use in the accumulation of money. To grow rich, you must acquire specialized knowledge related to the service, commodity, or profession you intend to offer in exchange for fortune. Resourcefulness is more important than having a formal education. Many of the most successful people in history were not highly educated in the traditional sense, but they knew how to surround themselves with people who possessed the specialized knowledge they lacked. You do not need to know everything yourself, but you must know where to find the information you need and how to organize that information into a functional plan. Success requires that you never stop learning and expanding your expertise within your chosen niche. Chapter 5. Imagination. Imagination is the workshop wherein are fashioned all plans created by man. It is said that man can create anything which he can imagine. Through the aid of the imaginative faculty, the human mind has the power to take old ideas and rearrange them into new combinations, or to receive flashes of inspiration from the ether. Hill identifies two types: the synthetic imagination, which works with existing concepts, and the creative imagination, which connects with the universal mind to receive brand new insights. Creation begins in the mind before it can manifest in the physical world. Your burning desire must be given shape, form, and action through the aid of your imagination. If you want to build a business or a brand, you must first build it in your mind down to the smallest detail. The more you exercise your imagination, the more alert it becomes, allowing you to see opportunities where others see obstacles. It is the catalyst that turns the invisible thought into the visible thing. Chapter 6. Organized planning. Planning is the process of transforming your desire and imagination into a physical reality. You must ally yourself with a group of as many people as you may need for the creation and carrying out of your plan. This is the formation of a mastermind group. No individual has sufficient experience, ability, and knowledge to ensure the accumulation of a great fortune without the cooperation of others. You must be prepared to meet failure with a new plan, understanding that failure is simply a sign that your previous plan was not sound. Leadership requires a specific set of qualities, including unwavering courage, self-control, and a keen sense of justice. To be a successful planner, you must be a follower of the truth and a leader of people. Your plan should be written down and revised until it is foolproof. Remember that the world does not pay men for what they know, but for what they do or induce others to do. A solid plan, backed by a persistent group of collaborators, is the backbone of any great financial empire. Chapter 7. Decision. Decision is the mastery of procrastination, which is the opposite of success. An analysis of several hundred people who had accumulated fortunes well beyond the $1 million mark disclosed the fact that every one of them had the habit of reaching decisions promptly and changing them slowly, if and when they were changed at all. People who fail to accumulate money, without exception, have the habit of reaching decisions, if at all, very slowly, and of changing these decisions quickly and often. Indecision is a thief of time and opportunity. When you make a decision, you must stand by it with courage. Reaching a decision requires that you close your ears to the opinions of others, including friends and relatives, who often hinder your progress with well-meaning skepticism. Keep your own counsel and move forward with the conviction that your plan is right. A strong, prompt decision sends a clear signal to your subconscious and the world that you are serious about your destination. Chapter 8. Persistence. Persistence is the essential factor in the procedure of transforming desire into its monetary equivalent. The basis of persistence is the power of will. Willpower and desire, when properly combined, make an irresistible pair. Most people are ready to throw their aims and purposes overboard and give up at the first sign of opposition or misfortune. A few carry on despite all opposition until they attain their goal. Persistence is a state of mind, therefore it can be cultivated. Consistency is what separates the winners from the losers. To develop persistence, you need a definite purpose, backed by a burning desire, a definite plan expressed in continuous action, a mind closed tightly against all negative and discouraging influences, and a friendly alliance with one or more persons who will encourage you to follow through. Without persistence, you will be defeated before you even start. With it, you will win. It is the mental muscle that grows stronger every time you refuse to quit in the face of hardship. Chapter 9. Power of the Master Mind. Power is necessary for the accumulation of money and for the retention of money after it has been accumulated. This power is attained through organized and intelligently directed specialized knowledge. The mastermind may be defined as the coordination of knowledge and effort in a spirit of harmony between two or more people for the attainment of a definite purpose. When two minds come together, a third, invisible, intangible force is created, a third mind that possesses more power than the sum of its parts. Collaboration allows you to tap into the experience and education of others. No great fortune has ever been built in total isolation. By surrounding yourself with a group of people who share your vision and complement your weaknesses, you multiply your productive capacity. This harmony is crucial. Any friction within the mastermind group will dissipate the power and lead to failure. Choose your associates carefully and ensure that everyone in the group benefits from the achievement of the goal. Chapter 10. The Mystery of Sex Transmutation. Transmutation means the changing or transferring of one element or form of energy into another. The emotion of sex is the most powerful of human stimuli. When harnessed and redirected, this energy can be used as a powerful creative force for literature, art, or the accumulation of riches. It is not about the suppression of the instinct, but about the diversion of that physical energy into a mental and spiritual outlet that drives one toward their high-level goals. Energy is the currency of achievement. Those who possess a highly developed sex nature often have great magnetism and willpower. By focusing this intense drive toward your professional or financial objectives, you gain an extra layer of persistence and creativity that others lack. This chapter emphasizes the importance of a supportive partner, often a spouse, who provides the emotional inspiration necessary to keep the fire of ambition burning brightly through the years. Chapter 11. The Subconscious Mind. Subconscious activity is constant, whether you are aware of it or not. It acts as a connecting link between the finite mind of man and infinite intelligence. You cannot entirely control your subconscious mind, but you can voluntarily hand over to it any plan, desire, or purpose which you wish transformed into concrete form. It is highly susceptible to the influence of the 7 major positive emotions and the 7 major negative emotions. Your job is to ensure that positive emotions constitute the dominating influence of your mind. Influence your subconscious by feeding it images of success every single day. If you do not plant desires in the garden of your subconscious, it will grow weeds of fear and doubt on its own. The subconscious mind does not reason like the conscious mind. It simply accepts what it is told with feeling. Use the power of prayer and visualization to communicate your goals. When your subconscious is fully aligned with your conscious desire, it will work 24/7 to find the solutions and paths required to bring your vision to life. Chapter 12. The Brain. Broadcasting and receiving stations are what our brains essentially function as. Every human brain is capable of picking up vibrations of thought which are being released by other brains. Through the creative imagination, your brain becomes a sensitive receiver for ideas and inspirations. When you are in a state of high emotional arousal or deep concentration, your brain becomes more receptive to the vibrations of success and the thoughts of those in your mastermind group. Stimulation of the brain occurs through the various principles discussed in this book, such as desire, faith, and sex transmutation. When the brain is operating at a high rate of vibration, it becomes more magnetic, attracting the thoughts and people necessary for your advancement. This is the biological basis for the law of attraction. By keeping your mind focused on your definite purpose, you tune your receiver to the frequency of wealth and opportunity. Chapter 13. The Sixth Sense. Intuition is the sixth sense, through which infinite intelligence may and will communicate voluntarily, without any effort from or demands by the individual. This is the apex of the philosophy. It is understood only after the first 12 principles have been mastered. The sixth sense is that portion of the subconscious mind which has been referred to as the creative imagination. It is the guardian angel that warns you of impending dangers and notifies you of opportunities in time to embrace them. Mastery of this principle comes through meditation and mental development. Hill speaks of invisible counselors, imaginary meetings with great leaders of the past, as a way to tap into this higher wisdom. When you have developed your sixth sense, you will possess a level of mental clarity and foresight that seems almost supernatural to the average person. It allows you to move through life with a sense of knowing that guides your decisions and actions toward the ultimate realization of your riches. Conclusion. The road to riches is paved with thoughts, but it is traveled with action. Napoleon Hill's 13 principles are not just theories. They are tools for the architect of a successful life. From the spark of a burning desire to the heights of the sixth sense, the power to change your reality resides within your own mind. Do not let fear or procrastination stop you. Start today, apply these laws, and watch as your world transforms to match the vision of your highest potential. If you found this summary helpful in your journey of self-improvement, please like this video and share it with someone who needs a motivational boost. Don't forget to subscribe to the 15-minute library for more masterclasses on the world's most powerful books. Together, we can build a life of purpose and prosperity.